And how the fuck is everybody? It is the first Monday of the new year. I hope you're all having a very splendid day. I hope it's completely amazing for every single person out here. Uh, Today, we're going to have an interesting conversation because it's one of my very strong pet peeves about how people treat new people at the gym. Now, as somebody that doesn't necessarily work out at the gym all that much, we have a gym membership, but I don't normally go because I prefer working out by myself. That way, I can talk to the voices and we can have conversation. But this young man I found to be just egregiously, the thing is, I'm sure that like fucking this kid, fucking, I'm sure, like absolutely sure that he meant some of this as a joke. I think. I mean, that's what he's saying on my fucking. That's what he's saying on my uh, Instagram as I'm answering back to him because I did tag his ass because I'm not going to fucking play these games. Let's see here, vain guy. Here we go. This is Sam, and we'll talk about him here in a second because he's a fucking douchebag and a half. But I'm going to say hi to everybody first in the chat and say, just to let everybody know, we still have our New Year's specials going on. We still do have a few slots available for our coaching. There is a by the month coaching there. There is a by the 3-month block there. It is radically, radically discounted. So please do. If anything else, the thing is, you guys are here all the time. I would love to see you guys on the app too. So I can put in right here, where you can, give me 1 second here. I'm going to find that link. I got links all over the place. Here we go. If you just want to join for live and pre-recorded classes and the Hunger Management Support Group, you can go right here. I am going to be very, 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 very active in the Hunger Management Support Group moving forward because I am going to be doing the harder phase of my training. And for those of you that are wondering that are in the Hunger Management Support Group, no, I have not eaten anything yet today, nor do I plan on eating anything for at least another couple hours. I've had 2 cups of coffee. I haven't had Ember today. I'm going to have some Ember here in a little bit just to make it fucking crazy. But I've just drank probably about 1.5 gallons of water today so far too. And again, we have our Hunger Management Support Group. We have live and pre-recorded yoga, HIIT style training classes. Oh, I wanted to show everybody this. It is an amazing. Give me a second. It's an amazing schedule. For those of you that don't know, Crystal teaches live classes multiple times a week. This is the actual schedule right here. And the walk already happened. The build-up boot camp class I'm going to be going to tonight myself. Tomorrow, the Tabata cardio, I might not be at. I might be at. I'm definitely going to be at strength endurance on Wednesday. The restorative yoga, I will absolutely be at 5 p.m. on Thursday. And I'm going to do the 8 a.m. power yoga with her also. So on top of my other workouts that I'll be posting in the Hunger Management Support Group, I will be personally at these ones and having her guide me through stuff. Again, Crystal, for those of you who don't know, is my wife and also my coach. So I'm extremely lucky that way. I'm going to say hi to everybody. I might be asleep, but then I'll let this play. It's 4 a.m. in Australia. Damn. Martina, 7 p.m. in Germany. Almost 5 a.m. in Oz. Amelia, how are you? Julian, what's going on? Julian and 2 other people are going to join me this Saturday, I believe, and we are going to talk about the girl world. For those of you that don't know, it's like this subculture of YouTube that does indeed have some crazy shit going on. It's with basically Amberlynn Reed and a few other people like that. It's basically their little circle of the world that they like, the commenters, everything like that. It's going to be a good time. Birds waking up outside, noisy buggers. What's up, Angel? How are you? Breezy, how are you doing? Martina, Maria, finally catching you live for the first time in way too long. Maria, that is fucking awesome. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. By the way, I take it caffeinated beverages don't count towards hydration as they are diuretic. They're a mild diuretic, and yes, they absolutely count. The only thing I don't count as a hydration beverage is alcoholic beverages. So you shouldn't take it that way because it's just a mild diuretic. Honestly, coffee even is just a mild diuretic. Let's see, Jason, the Beast. What's going on, Jason? How are you? Anyway, Little Monster, what's going on? Slash Toucan. Amanda Wilson, on time today. How you doing? Let's do this shit. I like it. Jennifer, Cookie, Brew Hops. How you doing? Only joining for a little while before work. I don't even know how to pronounce that. So, okay. Janet, how are you doing? Cactus Patch, what's going on? Vazart, Bass Bunny Love, haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Kelly Hans, how are you? Sheeny Beanie, what's happening? Leona, Autumn, Chris Galore, Gand86, tons of people. Angel, Yoke Nick. That's why when I was overweight going to the gym was intimidating, but I got over it and went. Good for you. Kiana, how are you doing? Annie, Hannah, let's see, Bryn, yay, so excited to catch you live. Just finished Orange Theory class number 2 and headed to the sauna. That's outstanding. Nefertiti, what's going on? Chelsea, everybody, hello. Lots of fucking people. Great to fucking see you. Damn, we got lots of people. Lots of people. Happy New Year, Alan. Hit my best ever time in 5-mile walk this morning. That is out fucking standing. Out fucking standing. Lots of people saying hello. Bashir, what's going on? Need to find a way to get rid of the guilt feeling from eating bad in a dinner party after eating healthy for so long. It's just one day. It's just one fucking day. That's all. It's just one day, dude. It's just one meal. And you'll just make sure if you have some shitty food, you literally just make sure that the next day you know exactly where your food's coming from, and you're going to be on it. Now, I will say this, although also one of the things going to help you stay right back on it. No Morbidity is for sale at theambrosiacollective.com, where you can get a 3-month, 6-month package deal. Use the code MF, capital MF, ING, capital C, capital O, 5% off the total order. Or you could get the book Beyond Willpower. That does give you the app for a month, by the way. And you can get it in the thing below. Who's guest starting behind you? Awesome Sauce or Babushka Lady? That is Awesome Sauce. She has her babushkas off because she just got like a little bit of a bath and she's very pissed. So she's not happy with me. I don't know if she's going to even come up here. She's not happy. She's not pleased with me at all. Anyway, and don't forget to hydrate. Very good, Jillian. So this young man, and I don't want anybody to go necessarily give this kid shit because this kid is frankly just shit himself. We might as well just play the fucking Instagram video I have of him because he's just a fucking total douchebag. This kid is just fucking 22 years old. His name's Sam Natty. Sure you are. Anyway, I'm gonna do this instead. No, you know what? Let's just listen to his video, and I'll just add what I want to. Okay. Present. Share screen. Chrome tab. Here we go. This is Sam, the vain guy. As you can see, Sam loves being shirtless, and he goes to the gym. Good for you, Sam. I will never, ever, 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 be down on anybody for going to the gym. I will say that Sam's kind of a douchebag, and literally, he goes to the gym. He works out. Good for you, bro. For real. You probably started as a skinny little bitch. And built yourself up, which is good, which is real good. Keep at it. You're 22 years old. You don't know shit from shit. He claims that this is a joke. And I'm sure the thing is, I'm sure it is. I just think that he thinks being a fucking dickhead to other people is a joke. So let's explain this. Notice how he's fucking not taking. Oh, hang on. Here we go.
If you're thinking about starting in the gym this new year, don't. I'll be there waiting for you.
Because he'll be there waiting for you.
And I'm going to stare at you. When you're taking my equipment that I've been using all year long.
So here's my thing. Sam's a douchebag. It's Sam's dad, if you watch this. Seeing as how he's a child, I blame you. You should have raised him better. If Sam's dad is even in the picture, it's highly doubtful at this stage, in my mind. But Sam's dad, what the fuck is wrong with your child? You know, like, don't get me wrong. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I just got to say that people like him are fucking complete fucking assholes. It is not your equipment, bro. You'd probably get exhausted from unloading my fucking plates, bitch. And just to be very, very honest, I think that, you know, obviously, like, it's a joke. Doesn't fly with this shit. You're actually actively encouraging it. Like, when you joke about somebody's deepest fear, that might be the thing that is in fact keeping them from, you know, building up healthier habits, because your health is not built in the gym. Absolutely. I say it all the fucking time. Your health is, you know, literally just a fucking, you know, it's a matter of your weight and your cardiovascular health and all like that. You don't need a gym, right? I just got to fucking say that I don't find this funny if it's a joke. Like, you playing to people's deepest fears about going to a place that, you know, is healthy for them. Yeah, that's not a joke to me. It makes you the joke, very much so. And I'm sure he's probably watching this. And if you are, dude, Sam, if you're watching this, feel free to let me know in the comments section, and I'll let you come on live just so we can have a conversation. But I just find it fucked up that he calls it his equipment. Like, bitch, I've been going to the gym for like fucking 15 years longer than you've been alive. And I've never once, like, and anybody that's ever acted like that, like, I personally, like, if I witnessed anybody doing that in the gym, I would make this kid feel so fucking uncomfortable, and I would embarrass him so fucking badly. Every time I saw him, he would find a new gym. And to be fucking real, and I said this in my video about it, to be very honest, if I was the gym owner, if I saw this video taken in my gym and I was the gym owner, I would kick his ass out. I would cancel his fucking membership immediately, because that just makes people think that that's how he's going to fucking treat people, and then they're going to avoid going to your gym. It's bad for the gym owner's business to have little bitches like Sam in it. It's very bad for them. The gym does not make money from people like this fucking clown. Okay, this guy probably damages more equipment than he fucking uses. But new members that want to come to the gym and might last for a while are way more important than one fucking kid who, for some reason, worked out for like a year and a half and thinks that he's something fucking special. You know, like, again, this kid would have a hard time likely spotting for me and my friends. And he's going to fucking tell people not to go to the gym, that he is like, I'm going to stare at you and make you feel uncomfortable to fucking get you to quit. Not if I was there, you wouldn't. Because I would fucking absolutely make sure that anybody that you were trying to make feel uncomfortable loved what was happening. People are asking where Joey Swole is on his fucking thing. You know, bro, connect the dots. You know, where's Joey Swole? The real Sigma. Same. Obviously a bitch based. Fucking. This is fucking sadness. This kid and people like him are indeed the worst amongst the fucking fitness industry. It's fucking patheticness on parade. And I encourage any of you, if any of you see anybody else in the gym treating a new person resolutioner like this, make sure to fucking let them know that they're a piece of shit human being, and that you would, you know, much prefer have the other people in the gym than fucking this fucking bitch ass loser who is likely going to be flipping fucking burgers for the rest of his goddamn life. What fucking asshole. People always wonder why I'm with my partner when he's so skinny. I always tell them he's thick where it counts. Funny. That's awesome. I am now serious about the nonprofit to get people healthy and spread awareness. I plan to only get volunteers and no sponsors, so we don't become dependent on what their sponsors say. That's good for you. Good. Hail Awesome Sauce, the Supreme Queen. She's pissed at me. Pissed. His physique screams beta. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. Let me check something out here. There's not going to be any pictures of him squatting. I can guarantee that shit. No. No. Curls, more curls. Him being a fucking fuckhead, you know? That's the consistency of it. Just being a fucking, weak ass piece of shit kid who is in some way thinking that he's fucking special. I would kick him out of my fucking gym. If it was my gym, I'd absolutely kick him out. Peaked in high school. Real men do legs. I love working out in the gym. We have such a friendly community. That's the thing. Like, I just can't see like the gym owners. Like, and by the way, if I really wanted to fuck with this kid, I'd reach into his personal life and fucking embarrass the fuck out of him. But he's insignificant. But I can fucking tell you this, that if I was if somebody were to reach out to his gym, they should know that this kid's representing their gym this way and likely hurting their business. If you want to act that way, get your own gym and fucking act like a douche. But holy fuck, I'm amazed at that shit. And I say it again to all the gym regulars: please welcome. You should be welcoming to these people. I completely agree with this. You should be welcoming to new people. You should tell them, hey, let's get this stuff done. Let's try to be as mindful as possible, and let's try to if you have any I always say, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. To new people, that when I worked at the gym, to new people at the gym, this is not funny to me. And don't get me wrong, he is allowed to post anything he fucking wants. Absolutely. I mean, 100%, just like I am and everybody else. I'm just saying that if I was the gym owner, I'd kick him out for that. That could negatively affect their business. You see, that's just not good. It's just not good. I've gone to gym for so long and I've never seen anyone bully anybody. That's another thing too. Like, what this does is it tells people because there are many people who will say, well, going to the gym is intimidating and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And that's what this kid is playing off of. He knows that there are people that don't want to go to the gym because they're worried about douchebags like him doing douchebag shit like him. And so they don't go. So that's what he's trying to play off being funny. Is like, it's a joke that I'm threatening to do the very thing that all these people are afraid of. That's hilarious, motherfucker. That's so fucking funny. Not really. I mean, if that's what you consider humor, it means you're fucking this kid is physically and intellectually stupid. And his fucking, like I said, his dad should fucking take a fucking, his dad should fucking take a beating for this shit. If you ask me, this is a matter of you didn't raise your fucking child right. Like this kid missed a fucking missed a punishment. Let's see. After working out in the gym for 3 years on and off, I still consider myself a beginner. Once you act like this kid, you get into the egocentric category. The fucked up thing is, I've been going to gyms for 37 years. I've only once or twice seen people like this. I've seen people make fun of people's weight before, and I've absolutely said something because frankly, they're in the gym. Here's my thing: if you are just reveling in being morbidly obese and fat, I'm gonna fucking call you out and I'm gonna make you feel bad about yourself. But if you're at the gym working, fucking let's get this shit. People know that I'm a big advocate of no matter what, let's fucking get this shit. The gym staff should be the first line of support for new people. We have 6 staff for 1,700 members, and no new person gets left behind. Good for you. That's fucking awesome. I was scared of going to the gym at first, but quickly realized that most people are too busy with their own workouts. Obviously, here's the fucking thing. This fucking kid, likely started going to the gym because he felt inferior, because he's inferior intellectually and fucking as a person. So he likely started going to the gym to find confidence. You know, if somebody would have treated him like shit when he first started, how would have he felt? And I understand that. I mean, people are going to say, well, that oh, Alan, you're mean to people. I'm not mean to people. I just tell people the truth. And the truth is, this kid obviously goes to the gym to feel confident about himself, all the good things. For most people, going to the gym is very seriously about like mental health as much as physical health. I know many people, myself included, where the gym was the only thing that I had for a while, like going there, the community of people I had and everything like that. They were the people that helped me, fucking have something to focus my energies on instead of negative health, health choices, negative body, negative life choices and shit like that. So going to the gym, talking with people, the little community that's built, what is important to many people. And for a lot of people, it's not even about the community. It's just about the act of doing something physically that's helping you be better, that is healthy mentally and physically for you. And it's fucking sad that now, like, what he doesn't understand is like he's representing the gym people. Like he's representing people, and it builds a very fucking I personally don't want to be grouped in with bitches like this kid. Like this kid who thinks he's something special, literally because every fucking video he has is flexing shirt off, flexing shirt off, flexing shirt off. It's kind of fucking weird to me, but that's okay. You do you, boo. But I mean, I just feel like this kid doesn't understand that trying to, in some way, scare people with their worst fear that might cause them to have unhealthy actions or avoid healthier actions, that is campaigning for an ass kicking. Just saying, like, fucking boy, this child he hasn't grown enough yet. So if somebody should call the McDonald's he works at and fucking bitch about him. I don't know. What an asshole. Anywho, I'm disgusted by the way obese people treat the one life that they give. They are gluttony is. I completely agree. Like, I mean, it's the same thing though. Like when people say you can be fat and healthy, they're putting out a very unrealistic fucking concept to people, and it's just not a good thing. It's just not. But I super fucking wish that we could find a way to fucking I don't know, in some way help people instead of having to fucking do this shit. I think that somebody else pointed out in the fucking chat, it was all fun and game. It wasn't a joke until people in the fitness industry started coming down on his ass, and then all of a sudden it's a joke again. I'm surprised by the new people. The gym is packed, but only the cardio machines. Almost no one lifting. Hey, I mean, get them started somehow. I'm down for that. He looks skinny fat to me. Nah, he's not skinny fat. He's just fucking skinny. I mean, let's see. Hopefully he matures when he ages. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I hope all people do. All the New Year, New Me people at the gym helped some young ladies adjust equipment when they asked for help. Hope those experiences was a little bit less scary. We all were new once. That's the thing. This kid looks like he was new like a year ago. I've been using it all year. Fuck. Your equipment? It's the gym's equipment. It's the gym that you are actively fucking campaigning for them to not have business come in. You stupid fuck. Raphael, how the fuck you doing? All right, let's do Q&A. Anybody got any questions? Again, here's where you can get the live and pre-recorded yoga hit style training classes. You can join the Hunger Management support group. And then here is our specials. The specials we got going on for New Year's monthly coaching or New Year's 3 blocks worth of coaching. And you can also get No Morbidity at theambrosiacollective.com. Please do check that out as quickly as humanly fucking possible. I got to get this fucking kid's face off my fucking thing. Can't stand seeing that. Hey, Alan, big fan. I really enjoyed watching your videos and your live streams. One thing I wanted to mention was that I think you were a bit too harsh to one of your detractors when he came on live. Well, one thing I'd like to mention is I don't give a fuck what you think. Just letting you know. And I don't think, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but I don't fucking care if you think I was too harsh. And he's not a detractor. He's somebody with a different opinion of mine. I'd have to give a fuck about his opinion to be a detractor. And you're probably him anyway, you hoe. So there's that. I see a bunch of young kids at the gym with massive egos, and they stare at others. Fucking crazy. Any ideas when Nomo will be on Tiger Fitness? Mark's getting back to me here in a little bit. Hey, Alan, have you heard of someone with flat feet having arch pain when deadlifting? I have not, but that is not necessarily my forte. Maybe ask Mark on his next live, because Mark is an exercise level trainer. The New Year's resolutions is now getting healthy, planned out meals, shopping list, exercise regimes, and mental prep too. That, Anna, we can help you with all that stuff at our coaching, which is right here. That is literally what we do with people, and then we help them adjust it bit by bit. We give them homework every single week. We have video conferences every single week and daily communication to help the person hold themselves accountable, and then translate that over to the accountability. And Mr. Prague, fair enough. Of course it's fair enough. I don't give a, like, somebody's going to come on one of my lives and tell me that they think that I have poor cardio health because of some imagined thing that I spoke about from me years ago, weighing 280 pounds. Like, the dude's fucking, I mean, the dude was fucking literally, I mean, I wonder if he was eating paint chips when he was younger. That's how fucking weird that motherfucker was. Yet alone to come on and fucking somehow like say, you said this once on a video, you said that one on a video. Like, I get you're totally infatuated, but dude, you sound fucking weird. Replay person here, I just wanted to say, enjoy your content. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Happy New Year. I need one F-bomb to do, one burpee to start one of the New Year's. That can fucking be a very serious motherfucking workout. See? Okay, thanks. I have flat feet and sometimes have arch pain, and was wondering if it was a form issue. It could be. It absolutely could be a form issue that goes into your feet, especially if you have flat feet. I'm low income, but I have some savings, so I seriously considered a 3-month plan with you and Crystal. I need to get healthy for me and my baby. That, Anna, the thing is, most people end up saving money on their food bill that pays off the coaching anyway. Most people have no issues with that. So let me know. We still have a few slots available with the month, and the month is about the same price it would be for the 3 months. But if you want to get the 3-month block, please do, and we'll go from there. Question: I have a service dog, PTSD due to I'm not going to repeat the word because I know it'll cancel me out. But I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you're recovering, and my greatest wishes for you to recover. How can I get guys to stop trying to interact with us at the gym? I just want to work out and not be bothered. I would try to go at different times during the day to see how crowded it's going to be. But also, like, headphones in, hoodie up, that sort of thing might help. And if anybody ever does come to you, just be like, look, I'm not really here for socialization. This is, I know you don't want to have to explain why, but you can just be like, I'm just here to work out, So, and that's got to be tough. I wish I could give you better advice than that, but oftentimes people are trying to interact with you because they're trying to be friendly, even though you're totally within your rights to not be bothered at all. I used to wear a shirt if the headphones are in. I'm not interested. You could wear something like that too. What's your opinion on New Year's resolutions in general? I feel like if you can put it off until New Year's, you can give up on it just as easy. I agree with that to a certain extent, but because I believe it's a lifestyle. However, I don't knock New Year's resolutioners because at least there is the inception of effort. But that's one of the reasons why I think that we try to do what we do, where if you're going to have a New Year's resolution to get healthier, let's address the issues. Let's make sure you're less hungry. Let's try to address the lifestyle issues that are causing you to be unhealthy, not just try to work out and diet really hard. But I agree with you. There's no reason to wait on anything like that. Big time beta. I would think you're talking about the guy in the fucking thumbnail. I have flat feet, definitely a form issue, and knee caving probability. Go to a foot specialist. Very fucking good point. A huge guy talking about how much he knows about physical activities. He doesn't need to go soft on them. No shit. No shit. Exactly. Just need to move some cash around. I'm in the UK. Is that a problem? I do consultations from about 6 in the morning to about 7 in the evening, almost every day of the week except for Friday. No, it's not an issue. And that's Eastern time. So there's always time slots that can be filled in for everybody. And we have clients everywhere from Seoul, Korea, over to Australia and California. I have people in Alaska. I have one in Hawaii. I had one in Japan for a long time. He graduated out. He lost like 130 pounds. And got to a healthy weight. And I check in with him every now and then. But no, you just go ahead and move it around, shoot it out. We can get you started today. You get your own private chat where Crystal and I communicate with you every single day. Weekly video conferences, like I said, we set you up on an individualized program for activity, whether it be workouts and or just walking. We help you with a caloric range. Oftentimes, we just kind of eyeball it up. We help you with portion sizes. We help you deal with your satiation. So please do take us up on it. You and anybody else. We have some slots available for our coaching, but they will likely close up within the next week or so. So hop on it as quickly as possible. And again, if you are thinking about doing it, if you think you need coaching, you would likely need coaching. Like if you have tried before and you have failed because you're not holding yourself accountable, you could benefit from our coaching. Absolutely. And this is the extremely low introductory price. So please do. Hey, Alexandra Young, sorry to hear about that, your experiences. Do you have a shirt? Yeah. I mean, that's what, put a service animal shirt on them. Absolutely. Go to a woman-only gym. People still might bother her at that gym, though, just to say. Get a service gun. That'll keep them away. That's not, the people just might be coming up to say hi, Let's see, where are we at with that? Run Blade, how are you? Will you ever make a video on your grocery list and how to budget your food for the month? You know what? That's something that Chris and I have been talking about doing. I've also been thinking about doing. I'm going to eat from the dollar store for 2 weeks, type thing. Like where I go to the dollar store, I get everything I'm going to eat, and I eat from it for 2 weeks because I always get that from people. Like you can't be healthy and this and that and the other thing. But yes, we'll do something about that. I just got to be real. I don't have time to make super long videos right now because, again, we do take our coaching very seriously, and I talk to people all day long. But the long form videos are something we're going to be coming up with. I like that. Thank you very much. Let's see. I thought most people were aware of it, and it was appropriate that it isn't appropriate to interact with service dogs. Me too. Right? You would have thought wearing a hat keeps the people away. Very good point. My headphones randomly drop out. So do mine. But let's see. My gym is 24/7, so I go late. I've done that before many times too. What's happening? Just got done doing back and buys. Good for you. Good for you. Let's see. Did get a mental win, though, was able to resist eating the garbage around this time of the year. That's good for you, man. Good for you. Below 180 for the first time in several years. Your videos, lives keep me motivated. That's a fucking victory and great goddamn job. Hell yeah. Fantastic. The only type of global ambition I can get on board with is proper health. Here's to health in 2023. Outstanding, Anna, and I look forward to working with you. I hope you get started today because today is a good day to get started because I've got tons of fucking things. I might even be able to fit you in on a consultation later on today if you start today. So please do let me know. I do have, we made sure to book, like we knew this was going to be our first day back to doing a lot, our full schedule after the new year. So I booked some extra time. So just in case we had a bunch of people sign up, I could even get a consultation in with you today. So then I'm going to ask you about your gun. That won't work. Let's see. Raphael, intermittent fasting versus OMAD, I find both to be beneficial. I find both to be beneficial too. I do think that to a great degree that it should be a loose fitting between intermittent fasting and OMAD anyway. Most people do not have the caloric expenditure in their lives, even between their NEAT and their activity, to justify 3 full meals a day. They almost always overeat on the calories because most people are, in fact, way overestimating the calories that they need. Most people are overestimating like 2,000 calories is going to end most people that lead a fairly sedentary lifestyle, which is the vast majority of America, around 200 pounds. Like a woman being on 2,000 calories should be a very active woman on 2,000 calories, like very, very active. And I'm talking like at least working out a couple times a week, at the very fucking least. Not just their daily activity, but actually working out a couple times a week. A woman eating 2,000 calories that basically has a job that they go to, sits at a desk and stuff like that, you're going to end up weighing about 200 pounds or more. And no woman should weigh 200 pounds unless you have unless you're very tall and have very serious genetics for it. You know, the average woman should not weigh 200 pounds. Put it that way. Let's see. But that's a very good thing. I personally don't even call it intermittent fasting because most people, everybody fasts anyway. Like that's what sleep is. You're fasting. You're not ingesting calories. But I eat anywhere between one meal a day to probably 7-hour window. Like I haven't eaten yet today. I'll probably eat here somewhere around 3:30 in there, and then I'll get a workout tonight. I might grab a few things. I might grab something to eat after the workout tonight. I doubt it, actually, to tell you the truth. But the biggest thing is like I don't necessarily worry about that. I think people that tie themselves to like I can't eat until such and such hour, that just gets people food focused. In my mind, especially OMAD, people are like, oh my God, I got 1 meal a day. I got 1 meal a day. Like if it's what happens naturally, great. It's not something like if you do it on a temporary basis, my biggest worry about a temporary basis for anything like that is that you're eventually going to go back to eating multiple times a day. And if it doesn't help you rewrite healthier habits, then it's just a diet versus an actual lifestyle plan. And I eat kind of intermittent fasting as a lifestyle plan where many people, they do it as a temporary thing. And then when they add breakfast back in or they add dinner back in, they end up fucking going back to the same weight. And it causes yo-yo dieting. That's my biggest worry about it. Pauline Norden has had to eat from the dollar store before her fitness fame, and she built an insane physique. It is not that hard. I mean, I got to be real. It is not that hard. Crystal and I will likely work on that video at some point in time this weekend, now that we're talking about it. Hey, Alan, I'm female and 51. I started 2022 in the 260s. I finished the year at 160. That's a fucking hero right there. It was the processed carbs. I watched a lot of your content while working out. Thank you very much. And there is actually a new study out on processed carbohydrates that show that and I'm doing a video on this later in the day, but there's a new video on processed carbohydrates or processed foods. And it's mostly processed carbohydrates, but processed foods lead to a much more rapid decline in cognitive abilities and executive functions. And executive functions are like self-control. Hang on a second. I'll list off because I'm doing the research for the video. Give me 1 second. So you know what we'll do? We will actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read from this. I'm going to read from the notes of the study that I have. God damn it. What the fuck is going on with this thing? I do not know why that's not working. But let me see if I still have that other screen up. I don't believe I do. No. Okay. But executive function of the brain is like higher level thinking. It's reasoning. It's self-control. It is perseverance. It is planning. It is initiation of activities. And there is a new study out that shows that people that ingest a lot of processed carbohydrates, like in an 8-year mean average, if you check back on them, they had a 25% greater decline in executive function than people that didn't eat that way. So if you've been eating ultra processed foods for, half your life, if you're 32 and you've been eating it for 16 years, if you've been eating a lot of processed food for like 16 years, your self-awareness, your perseverance, your self-control is lower by a great percentage. Your behavior is absolutely affected and maturity level and everything like that. So there's actual studies showing that eating ultra processed foods, ultra processed foods are the reason why most people are fat. So now we have the double layer of just the inflammatory inflammatory process of being fat is shown to have neuroinflammation and lower cognitive abilities and reasoning skills. But then the processed foods also, no matter what weight you are, also cause a decrease in executive function over time. That's very fucking telling. I mean, it is very telling. It is the fucking food. It's what I tell. It's all the fucking time. It is the food. It is the food you're eating. It's the fucking food. It is the quantity and quality of the food you're eating that is keeping you fat and stupid, frankly. So, I mean, escape that prison. Like that's why I find it harder and harder to deal with the fat acceptance people, because I expect them to be fucking loon bags because they're eating in a way that's going to make them a fucking loon bag. Like I hate to fucking put it that way. Let's see. Late but quick question. I ordered Ember and I'm scared to take it. Will it make me shaky? Help. Crispy, try just a half of a dose first, and then see how you feel. I don't get shaky on it. I do get a lot of fucking energy. But take it fucking, take a half of it and just check out, and you know what, Crispy, if you wanted to join the app, again, here's the links to the coaching, but also let me go grab this. Here's the link to just join the app. Okay. You can just join the app and ask in the Hunger Management Support Group, or you can just shoot me a message and we can work our way through that too. So. Excellent. I'm live streaming, but I'll be up late, so fingers crossed. Good for you. Let's get this shit started. Usually, I recommend a half. Absolutely. I have can turn into OMAD. I used to do that, and I agree. I just don't think people should pigeonhole themselves into like, no matter what, I'm doing this type of eating plan, because then like that type, focus on the quality and quantity of the food, and then the times you eat it in. I would think OMAD would be the best right before bed and get a bit of food, hey. And some people do that. I can't do that because it actually keeps me up. 2,000, that's a lot. I stay between 1,400 and 1,600 calories depending on the type of day I'm having. That's where you should likely be at, especially you're active, smaller framed woman. You should likely very much stay between there, and that'll end you up somewhere around 140 pounds, depending on muscle mass and that sort of thing. Or less, probably like between 110 and 140, depending on your genetics and stuff like that. Let's see. You want people to leave you alone, tell them I have been vaccinated. That's funny. OMAD is a massive time saver. That's another reason too. Like I absolutely love the fucking time that not eating breakfast saves me. I really, really do. I honestly keep my earbuds in and I zone out completely. I don't even initiate. I even when I go to a gym, especially if I'm not with Crystal. If I'm with Crystal, we just talk. But if I'm not with Crystal, I keep my headphones in whether I'm listening to music or not, because I don't want people to talk to me. I'm not that kind of, like, the gym is my time. That's another reason why I like working out at home. Would you ever work with other trainers, as in teach them, as I feel that training people to manage their hunger is a huge gap in the industry, and I don't hear your advice from any other trainers. We even kicked around the concept of doing a certification for it, but the problem is it's so nuanced, But Sean, let me and Crystal think on it, because yes, but it might be in the form of like a seminar or something like that. And Mark and I are talking about doing something where me, him, Crystal, and some other people like work on like a health summit, type of thing. So, but Sean, let me think on it, and then ask me again here in a couple of days, because I might have an answer for you. Bryn Scott, I work out 6 days a week and walk 2 to 4 miles every day, and I don't even eat 2,000 calories a day. That's probably why I'm down to 150, I guess. That's probably why, for real. That's probably why. Alan, are you going to do a live about fast food babies Kiana talked about in a video? I have not watched her video on that yet, but possibly fast food for a baby. You fucking people. How do we get on camera for a live? Well, I normally do that. I'm going to have that, I believe, every Saturday, every Friday, I believe. I'm going to have people on live. I'll probably do it at like noon or something like that. But if there's a specific reason you would like to come on live, let me know right now. You would have to have your camera on. That's just, it's not a debate. So let's see. Whenever I eat processed carbohydrates, I find that I'm never full. Most people aren't, because it does cause processed carbohydrates does have a glycemic effect in your body. Like, it does cause you to, in fact, want to eat more and more and more of it. It has a hormonal and dopamine effect that makes your body want more and more and more and more and more of it. So therefore, people try to eat more and more and more and more of it, even though it's deleterious for their health. I noticed a huge decline in my mental health and cognition just from a few years of eating ultra processed foods. That should hopefully come back to you as the inflammation fades and stuff like that too, by the way. Let's see. Is there research showing if you detox from processed foods, it'll improve those functions? Well, I mean, it lowers the inflammation just in general, but I'm thinking more along that lines. I mean, when you're morbidly obese and you're eating that stuff, the actual food is a highly inflammatory food. The act of being morbidly obese is, in fact, ultra inflammatory state. And that's a huge portion of it, I do believe. But if you keep abusing yourself, probably not. I mean, like, if it, you can just possibly just hope to slow the decline of it, if you ask me, for a good portion of it. How processed do you think canned beans are? I would say minimally processed. I would worry more about the fluid that they're in, to tell you the truth. Alan and the fat acceptance people will claim that correlation isn't. The fat acceptance people will claim that correlation isn't causation. They can absolutely do that. So, I mean, that's what they always do, but they still fat and they still sickly. Anyway, processed food is as much food as beer and alcohol is. I completely agree. But Nick, you're 100% right. That's what they'll do. Let's see. I accept my fat and that it needs to go, since we're in the age of redefining things on a whim. I think my definition is way better. I agree. People should be self-actualized. I mean, if you got yourself fat, you got yourself fat. Time to unfatten yourself. And Crispy, you are very welcome. Shy Franklin, it's a happy spot to not binge, which is most important to me. I'm very pleased that I'm not binging also. Like, that's my biggest thing. 2 years it's been since I binged. Fucking great. A hunger management seminar would help a lot of people. We'll probably do something with it at some point in time. It's just a lot to put together. It really is. How can any parent feed their babies fast food? That's a horrible thing. Sweet My Ambrosia No Morbidity products just arrived in New Jersey. May get them today, but definitely by tomorrow. That is fucking outstanding. For real, more coaches need to focus on food addiction. Most of them don't even understand it. That's the problem. How old am I? I'm going to be 52 this summer. Thank you for the live stream. I have to go to work. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate it. I need to ask, man, what is your regular live stream schedule? As far as I know, it's every day. Normally, Monday through Wednesday is 1 p.m. Then Thursday is a variant between either 7 a.m. or 5:30 p.m. And then Friday is normally 7 a.m. or noon. And then Saturday is whenever I decide to get to the fucking camera, normally about 10. Same with Sundays, normally about 10 Eastern time. So, but it does vary depending on podcasts, depending on client schedule, depending on all that shit. It does vary. So it all depends, frankly, Let's see here. All right. The chicken nugget generation exists. That's fucking sad. My sister-in-law feeds her ADHD son so much processed stuff and wonders why his symptoms are so unmanageable. He might not even be ADHD. I mean, I hypothesize that a huge portion of ADHD is just being diagnosed instead of that. Like, at no point in time should a child be put on ADHD medication, or anybody be put on ADHD medication, until they relieve themselves of ingesting added sugar, like processed sugar and processed carbohydrates, at the very least. Why it's how that's not even a fucking thing, I don't know. Like, manage it without pharmaceuticals first, and then go to pharmaceuticals. Some people, I'm not saying they don't need pharmaceutical intervention. I'm just saying it should be the last resort, not the first fucking step. And it's normally the first step. Why was 2,000 calories the original bar for daily intake? One, it was done off of males, but two, and that's very true because it's been that way for a long fucking time. It was done off of males, but also that kept people about 150 to 160, 170 pounds. The average male at 150, 170 pounds that was active. If you do the multiplier of moderately active of 1.33, that fucking it's a 33% increase from 150 pounds. So 2,000 calories was able to feed people what they needed and also give them the proper amount of micro and macronutrients. The problem is right now 2,000 calories might be micronutriently deficient because there's less nutrition in the actual food that people are eating. There's nothing in processed carbohydrates but energy. There's not really any fucking nourishment in it. It's just energy, which you don't even need carbohydrates. They're not essential. Maybe thin privilege does exist, or fast metabolism privilege in my case. There's no such thing as thin privilege. None. Absolutely none. None. Loki Choki, good for you. I hope the hike was amazing. I have tried. She has an excuse for everything, so it's on her. Yeah, absolutely. Kicking fast food and processed garbage was the second best decision I made next to quitting smoking. That's the energy the world fucking needs right there. Right fucking there. No shit. I have trouble binging too, but watch your videos, live streams helps me keep on the right track. That is outstanding. That's good. I can't believe you thought I was too fucking harsh on that fucking bitch ass, punk ass bitch, but I'm glad that I'm helping you that way, Anyway, sad that somebody choose food over quality of life. No shit. Any New Year's resolutions? I'm going to try to spend, I'm resolving to spend an hour a day just phone down, talking to Crystal and holding hands and us just chilling, maybe talking about something we're watching and stuff like that. Spending more time in the moment. Also, just to be in the best all-around physical shape I can possibly be in this summer. And when I mean that, on my birthday, the best physical shape I can possibly be in this summer all around is not necessarily the best for longevity. It's not necessarily the best for anything like that. I'll probably lean out a little bit more than what I would want to stay at, like overall, because it's the all around. But I'll be in the best physical condition I've ever been in this summer. That's my resolutions every year. Would your training be available to help with endurance after not being active for a long time? I went from 330 to 180 in the last 2 years, but I'm struggling with cardio and muscular stuff. Yes, we would be able to help with that. We oftentimes do help people, especially if you've lost a lot of weight. There's a very different transition from being the fat person trying to just lose weight to the person trying to be healthy once they've lost all the weight. So yes, we can help you with that. Get started today. Slots are filling up. So if you're watching and you're thinking about joining the coaching, join today. Why doesn't society see food as an addiction? Because people would lose money. The fast food industry, the food industry in general, and the pharmaceutical industry would lose money. People would be fucking radically healthier. Really sad the world we live in, it now kills people. Yep. Alan, I work as a massage therapist and can take 5 or 6 hour shifts of physical work with no breaks. I have been bringing protein powder on days that I don't get to work. Is there anything else I should do? You sound like you're fucking on top of it. Just make sure you're getting plenty of hydration. An ounce per pound of body mass is what I do suggest to just about everybody. And make sure you're trying to focus on some stress relief and some good sleep. And I think you're on the fucking way. I think you're doing fucking very good. Very, very, very good. Yes, they have several different types of workouts. Did I miss somebody's workout? Oh, yes. They have several different types of workouts. The types of workouts available there. I am recovering from a car accident. Crystal is amazing. My wife is just a fucking genius when it comes to working out, fucking methodology. She is a genius with helping people quit soda addiction. Like people that are addicted to sugary sodas, she's a fucking genius with that shit. Yeah, only a small percentage of ADHD kids are truly ADHD. I completely believe that. It's just a fucking horrible thing. I can never tune in to Alan during the week because work meetings. Sorry to hear that, man. Work should be on my schedule. I agree. How do we go live? I already answered you. What do you want to go live for? And you would have to have your camera on. So if you can answer me those questions, we'll talk. So I have ADHD and a touch of the tism. Cutting sugar out of my life as a kid and food colorings and processed junk got me off all the meds. That is out fucking standing, Rael. Out fucking standing. Congratulations. For real. That's amazing. Food colorings have also been linked to ADHD because food colorings are in fact oil. It's petroleum most of the time. It's fucking crazy that they put it in food. Absolutely insane that they put it in food. I don't know. It all depends. I'm 5'2" and maintain at 2,000 calories after lowering body fat and lifting. That is. Well, I mean, it depends on the person, of course, but it also depends on your activity level, everything like that. And you lift and everything like that. You're more active. You're likely moderately active. So I'm off today. I was surprised. Oh, I gotcha. I have wondered if the food affects my sister's ADD as she's an emotional eater. Absolutely, it does. Fucking absolutely, it does. Without a shadow of a doubt. At one point when I first started fitness, I used to think we were harsh to Alan, but now I realize you're just being realistic and that it's shunned upon. I'm glad somebody's spreading it. I'm just very realistic with people. I say that all the time. And the fucked up thing is you can tell that they know that I'm realistic about it because they can't say anything else. They just automatically go to my appearance and shit like that all the time. Any chance of a workout video with you and the Ambrosia team? Possibly sometime within the next couple months, to be very honest. I'm supposed to meet up with these guys at some point in time. I'll be 63 in July. I don't feel old at all. Being healthy it's a hack. It's a life hack. Alan Chat, do you drink electrolyte drinks? Recommendations. I've got low blood pressure, not asking for med advice, so I need to drink them or else I can pass out, especially when I do heavy exercise. Mark has got a few really good electrolyte drinks just to be, but I salt my food and make sure I go from there. I do have some electrolyte stuff that's mixed in with like nectar and a few other things too. So let's see, all mental health is improved by healthy lifestyle. All of it, every little fucking bit of it. So science and facts don't care about your feelings. Exactly. Thanks for having the courage to speak out about truth and fitness. You're very welcome. It's crazy how much people will defend their delusions. I completely agree. And to the person who keeps asking if they can go live, why do you want to go live? And you have to have your camera on if I let you. So, but you only got a couple minutes to respond because I'm almost at an hour and I've got a lot of shit I got to get done today. Lots and lots of shit I got to get done today. So please do let me know. Anyway, I heard picking a little salt in your water helps. It does. It helps me out a lot. I remember when science didn't care about your feelings. That's very different right now. Very, very different right now. They absolutely do. Certain food dyes made my husband's nephew insanely violent as a kid to the point where he almost got institutionalized and his mother almost gave up on him, cutting it out, and suddenly he was a normal kid. Fucking crazy, right? Crazy. I already noticed so much improvement in my mental health when I lost 10 kilos. Still have 18 kilos to go, but I never expected to be so happy again. I'm very, very, very happy to hear that. You're a fucking hero to yourself. You're saving your own life and you're making yourself happier. That's the thing. Like, these people can't possibly tell me that they're happy when it's like they're in a constant state of inflammation. It's like we know the truth and they still just don't fucking give a shit. It's crazy. I know what you meant, by the way. Yes, the gym is a great antidepressant. I really hope I can afford to fix my car because I'm going to the gym and getting out. Absolutely. Keep at it. And I hope the same for you also. So I would like to tell you guys I'm going to be back at 1 p.m. tomorrow. I will likely film a video about this new study that came out about the ultra processed food. But beyond that, I might even pop on live at some point in time, someplace else today. We might see. We'll see. Anyway, I hope all of you have a great motherfucking day. Thank you for joining in. And again, here's the link to our coaching specials. If you're going to get coaching, get it as quickly as possible because slots are going to fill up. Have a great day. God damn.